Hey everybody, welcome back to Pure Snowrunner. This was where we left the last video. So what we're going to do is change trucks. I'm going to grab a medium and a long because we need, again, we are on the last logging mission. We've done all the ones on here, So now we're on the last, far, far away. So that is in Pedro Bay. One medium, one long. So we're going to activate that. We're going to have to divide and conquer on this one because, you know what? We don't even have to attach it. Let's just go. We're going to go left. I don't even know what time of day it is. Left to go get mediums. We'll meet at the entrance. And then right to go get the long logs. So here we are. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe if it's something you think you might want to watch more of. If you subscribe, be sure to ring that little bell for notifications so that you know when the videos come out. I try to get 3 videos a week uploaded. So far, so good. We got some busy stuff coming up. So, again, I've been trying, and I'm trying not to let you guys down by missing a video or missing an upload. I try to, on my days off, I try to record a bunch or a few to get me through a week. You know, 3 videos takes a while to do all the stuff. So, I mean, I don't do any editing, so I can't say as I got to edit out all the bad stuff. And I don't edit anything. So if you see me tip over, it's because I don't edit it out. I don't want you to think that this guy is a pro at this game. I mean, I do okay, but shit happens. You tip over. Pardon my language. Things happen, and you tip over. Accidents happen, I should say. Sometimes it's just my idiot driving. I drive too fast and start doing stuff like that, and also we tip over. It happens. It's reality. It's life. And not everything goes the way you want it to. Sometimes it does, and it's great when it does. But when it doesn't, you just gotta buckle up and take your lumps. All right, off we go. Learn from your mistakes, and don't do it again, or try not to do it again. Try not to repeat the same thing over and over. And again, we're just gonna get this to the entrance of this map, or exit, I guess, and then we're gonna go get the long. Yeah, I might even take it into the next map. It might make sense to do that. Get the long logs, and then we're headed over to Pedro Bay. I don't think it's the same place. I guess we're going to find out, but when we get to Pedro. Because we got to go through Mountain River. There's no direct line from White Valley to Pedro Bay. So it's just the only way to get through, get to Pedro Bay is to go through White Valley, or Mountain River, sorry. So yes, and if you're new, leave a comment, leave a like, say hey, I'm new. Every little comment, every little thumbs up, all means a lot to me, and it means something to YouTube that they put you into a different algorithm and all that. So, share it out if you'd like. To Twitter, Facebook, anywhere you can share it out. I don't even know it's Twitter anymore. It's X or whatever it is, but I don't even know what else you can share it to be honest. I usually share it to Twitter, so I don't look at the other symbols that are down there when you click share or like or whatever. Share it to Facebook. Share it to your friends. Tell your family. Tell your grandma. I don't care. Tell somebody. Word of mouth helps out too. But yeah, I appreciate everybody. And if you're a repeat offender, which I'm assuming a few of you are, feel free to, well, you already know what to do. I don't have to explain. Alright, so we're going to Mountain River, so we're going to go this way. Or not Mountain River, Pedro Bay. Alright, so let's stop the engine. Global map. We're going to go back to White Valley. We got 18 trucks here. Is that the one? It's going to be in the same parking lot anyway. We got a bunch of parking lot, a bunch of trucks. We're going to grab that one. We're going to recover this one actually. There we go. Let's go. We're going to get long logs. It's only one long log. So we can do this all in one shot, one go. If you guys are playing along with the way I'm doing the missions, I wonder how everything's going. You know, I'm just curious. As I say, man, when you did it, you made it look easy. I am tipping over. I'm doing whatever, and all that stuff. So, and again, I think when I get to Russia, which is the next map, Taymyr, Taymr, something like that. Taymyr, Russian. When I get to that one, I might throw in a basic, like, build a Fleet Star, but a basic one, not a modded version of it, and do a mission with it. You know, put some mud tires on it and do a mission with that old Fleet Star that's it's right by the garage when you first start in Black River. The very beginning of the game, then one of the first vehicles you find. And again, if you play default, like as in no mods on this game, it was probably your best friend until you found the Western Star. If you didn't jump ahead. I mean, because some people jump ahead to come to Alaska and grab the BM-17. Thing is, it's going the wrong way. Some of the mods, I gotta back up. Some of the mods, I would say a lot of the mods, aren't available right away. It's like you got to be a certain level to unlock different engines, different tires, you know. So even if you were to get the BM-17, come in early and go get that, or drive out, go to Russia. The one Russian map has the tank, but that one doesn't have a trailer hitch on it. I don't know if it's a tank. What is that thing called? Tatarian? It's like a tank. It's got wheels on it, but like just 4 on each side. It's okay, but the stock version does not have a trailer hitch. You can't pull trailers. Well, you can winch a trailer, but you can't actually hook it up, which does you no good when you're trying to unload something. Has to be attached to the vehicle. It's kind of like when I do Jenga loads with cargo, and if it's not strapped on the trailer, but these logs are strapped on here, and I stack, say I had bricks, and then I put wood planks on top of that, and then some cement on top of that, it's not going to count those other things as cargo. The only thing it counts as cargo is the whatever on the bottom, whatever's strapped to the trailer. So, I mean, once you put it back on again, it'll be fine, but it won't count it as cargo. It won't read all that as different 3 separate things. It'll just be, well, it's only one item because it's the only thing that's connected technically to the truck or vehicle, whatever you're using. Oh. I gotta get a thumbnail for this, don't I? I'm gonna wait till I get them connected and then I'll get a thumbnail. That'll be a better picture than that. Okay, answer me a question. If you're actually listening and watching the video, or actually watching the videos, not just playing the videos. When you look for specific videos for, say, Snowrunner, for example, are you looking for a cool picture? You're like, hey, that looks pretty cool. Or are you just going, okay, I've watched this guy before. He's got X amount of subscribers, and it's good to go. And it doesn't matter what the thumbnail is. I'm just curious. Do the thumbnails to you guys? I guess the question is for the viewers, as a viewer, as a new viewer, or repeat offender. Do the thumbnails make a difference? My personal opinion is absolutely. That's just my opinion. It means nothing, but my opinion is it definitely means it does definitely gets me to watch certain videos by saying, "Well, that's pretty cool. Check that out." You can't just go by. If it was just a blank picture or just a title, title. I mean, I guess the title makes a difference too, but. I title mine whatever mission it is. Like this one will be Far, Far Away logging mission on Snowrunner. So that you know which mission I'm going to be doing. I try to name everything what I'm going to be doing. I mean, it's I don't know, what do you call it? It's basic. It's straight to the point. It's nothing, no surprises other than this if I tip over or something. That'd be the only crazy thing, but other than that, it's just the same stuff over and over. All right, we got it. So now we're on our way to the next. Change truck. Hook up to that one. Don't forget it. Put the engine on. Turn off the engine. Turn on the engine. Turn off the engine. Turn on the engine. We'll have to get a picture. I'm thinking I'm going to do it on that bridge when we come down here. Could do it on a frozen lake. That'd be a good one. Yeah, maybe I'll do it over there. Yeah. See, yeah. And it does make a difference, in my opinion. If I just took the picture here, it'd look okay. But if I put it on a lake, man, it's a frozen lake. He's driving across a frozen lake. I didn't know there were frozen lakes in that game. And I'm one of those people that if I'm going to buy a game, if I'm thinking of buying a game, I'm going to check out a few videos on the game and say, that's something I want to play. I think it looks pretty cool. I think the graphics are great. The gameplay looks pretty cool. Something I would enjoy. Instead of just going in completely blind, I guess. Not knowing anything about the game. It's kind of like when you watch a movie, you watch the trailer and go, yeah, that's pretty good. Essentially all of these, if you're doing it that way, every video you do, like this could be a good picture. If I didn't get jacked up by the railings on the bridge, which it won't let me get past it, so there we go. If I did that, that'd be an alright thumbnail. Zoom in a little bit. But, again, I think I'm going to do it on the lake, so we'll just do it that way. But yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of videos. I've seen a few. I try not to do too many spoilers, I guess. When it comes to movies. I don't want somebody else's opinion, because you don't know what I like as far as movies go. But a game, my game, I like this game, but some people don't. I got friends that are like, hey, it's something I want to play, and that's fine. Each to their own. It's either you're gonna like it or you're gonna not. And I've played this so many times through. Absolutely love it, and I still love it. It's a great game. Even back when they only had Michigan and Alaska, or just Michigan, I think in the beginning, and then they added Alaska, Russia, and I think something else. But I'm not sure exactly how it went. It's been a while. It's been a few years since this game came out, but. I enjoy the game. To me, it's a lot of fun, even when I'm using modded vehicles. As you can see, it still takes time to do things. It It's not something you're going to beat in a couple of hours. Oh, that was it. That was fun. I wasted $70 on a game, or $50 or $60 or whatever they are now. Like PS5 games are like $70. Crazy. Yeah. You know, you're not gonna beat it. So you're not gonna. I conquered the game. Well, there's really no way to conquer this one. You complete all the missions and stuff, but there's always little things you can do. You could go for the gold, you know, and get yourself the timed events. If you just do the basic missions, that's okay. But if you start doing like I do, the time challenges and whatever else, they're trying to get 100%. All right, so we do this. Hold it down so that you get all of it, and then tap the square button. Hold down the square, fill up that little circle, and then tap it, and then you'll bring both vehicles over to the. I mean, the amount of time it must have taken to build these maps. Man, I'm always awestruck when it comes to that. Oh, let's grab that and turn on the engine. Remember, the road leans, so I always try to stay to the right on this part. I don't want to get down in that slope, the area where it could tip over my logs. And we're going to figure out, I think it's all the same place. Warehouse loading. But I'm going to get my thumbnail on that ice. Zoom in a little bit closer here. Tighten up the load, tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. Alright, off we go. I want them too close, because the one behind it will push you out. It'll slide you out, it'll tip you over, it'll do all kinds of stuff. Well, let us get a thumbnail. Right here where it looks like it's going to break through would be a good thumbnail. Oh my god. Kind of hard to tell that it's ice, but we'll do that, and then we're going to do the old school trick. Okay, so I haven't shown this in a while. If you go to your settings, you change it to HUD and put it on immersive mode on. Now there is no pictures except for a stupid gateway. I'm gonna move that over here. I don't like the gateway. Why's it gotta be there? Even if I do this, look, it's still in the map. That picture. Change the time of day. So the morning sucks, it's dark. Let's separate it a little bit. Let's get unhook that. Unhook it. Just give me. We stuck together without winches. There we go. Just a little bit of a gap, like so. And my bumper's all bent up. Alright, let's just get the damn thumbnail picture. If curious, I use a program called I use OBS with my game capture. Streamlabs OBS, whatever you want to call it. And name this. I don't remember the name of it. What's the name of it? Settings. Back to HUD. Turn that off. And then you get it back far, far away. There we go. Saved. And we're off. Warehouse loading. Let's get the map on this. So warehouse loading is all the way over here. So we're just going to cut through here. You don't have to put these down. I know where I'm going, but I'm just showing you can do that. Just lay it down and hit R2, and it gives you. You can take them back out by hitting L1. So it's really not too difficult. If you have trouble figuring out where you are, those GPS people know what I'm talking about. I have never used a GPS. I can honestly say I've never relied on. I mean, in a vehicle, like turn left now, or whatever. In 500 feet, take a right. No, none of that. I'm old school. I will literally look it up on a map, a paper map, Rand McNally, or I'll look it up on YouTube, or not YouTube, but Google. I'll Google search it, and then I remember. I have a stupid photogenic style memory. I just remember the roads, and I remember the whole thing. And sometimes you go satellite view, you can actually get a landmark. It's like, oh, okay, I gotta turn by IHOP or whatever. You know, that kind of thing. And that's it. I mean, just pick a building, pick something. It's like, oh, I don't want to get to this point, and I gotta turn by the IHOP. And it's just after that. That's it. If you're trying to find somewhere new. But to be fair, I mean, I don't travel in giant cities. I don't go to like New York or LA or any place like that. But I think even if I lived there, I wouldn't need. If you live somewhere, you shouldn't need GPS to get you from A to B. Just my opinion. Because you should know the area. I mean, I get it. There's people that live in LA that don't know where everything is in LA. But there are things you want to go see and want to do are in, you know where they are. You know that the coffee shop at Starbucks is right around the corner. You can go to that one. If that one's closed, I guess you got to go down another block because they're probably every other block in LA. But it's a very rural country where I live. It's not a lot of big cities in the area where I live. Like the city where I live in is only like 9,000 people, so it's small, 8 to 9,000. The couple cities around me that are right around the same size. Then there's little itty bitty cities or burgs or whatever you want to call them, villages. I guess is what they're technically called. We're talking 1,000 people or 800 people or whatever. Small little things. Small town. Then you got your little more metropolis types places with 100,000 people or 80,000 people. Then you get to the southern part of the state where you have the big, 1 million people or 2 million people live there. I think it's closer to 1 million. If you add all of the little suburbs and all the other stuff together, you might end up with 1 million people, a little more. But I don't go to those places. And if it were something I needed to go there for, more than likely it's going to be a bigger place. I'm not going to Timmy's house down there, but. And if I was, I would look it up. Just say, okay, turn on this road, turn on this road. That's it. I wouldn't need a GPS to tell me how to get there. Because there's so many horror stories of people taking, how did you get on this logging road? Well, the GPS told me to turn here. I drove into a river because my GPS told me to turn left. At some point, common sense has got to kick in and go, wait a minute. Why am I on this little goat path? There's no signs. This isn't a road. This is some farmer's field I'm driving across. Why would GPS tell me to do this? Because it's not always right. Like, and then the people that follow those things are complete idiots. If you're dumb enough to drive across the field or down a little goat path, if this was your road that you're driving on, that I'm driving on right now, you're not on a road. There's no shortcut. You are effed up. Go back to the main highway, turn around, main highway, stop at a gas station or somewhere, store, grocery store, whatever, and ask for directions if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I'm sorry. Go old school. You know, back in the day before there were all that stuff, you'd look at a map, or you'd ask for directions from somebody who lives there. It's like, dude, I'm trying to find blah blah blah. They were like, yeah, you gotta go back here, turn back. And okay, easy peasy. People are just, I don't know, people aren't friendly anymore, I guess, depending on where you live. All right, medium logs done. Recover out. We don't need this truck here anymore. Going back to White Valley. We're going to recover it out and send it back to the warehouse. Now we're going back to Pedro Bay. One of these is the right one. This one. And I don't know. That's just my opinion. Sorry if I offended anybody. But yeah, again, if you're following little goat paths and trails that you need an off-road vehicle to get down, you're not on a road. Sorry. Detach, delete, recover. And hide it. Global map. So we're going to be starting in Northport with the, let's go with the Scout, with the timed challenges. Okay, it did show up. This one right here is the one I didn't get. North Mountain Conquest. It's right by the gateway to White Valley. I don't know if that's going to be our first one, but it's on the list. We have 4 on this map alone. So we have 1, being that one, 2, race down to flags, this one, which is employee dislocation, and where's the 4th one? West Mountain Conquest. That's it. So we have 4 to do. Again, they'll be separate videos, but they're coming up in the future. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We finished up all the logging now. So we've got 4 on this map, I think 2 on the next, and then 1 on each of the last 2. So which makes 8, I believe. I'll count them up on the next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Smash the like button, leave a comment, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.